Welcome back to further research about the Sexus, following on from Sexus. This one is about SexTus. Now I had some really good comments by people, and that loads of good knowledge provided by a few people, and too much to recall, but a lot of knowledge. And so I'm continuing investigation into this Sexus idea. And as you can see, the sentences of SexTus is a Hellenistic, which is a Greek philosophy, so that's very Masonic. Pythagorean, of course, that's like a chord system. Collection of maxims, simply a moral rule or principle. And you know how that ties in with a type of morality system ideas and all this. Maxims popular among Christians and translated into. And this is a interesting little piece because there's a trans chord anyway. You see, as the original collection was pagan, and then later modified to a Christian viewpoint, with no reference to Jesus. And then the earliest mention of sentences is quotes self-castration, which is a widespread habit among early Christians. Well, there you go, they're putting a chord in. That's basically what your Christianity is based on, right? And all this stuff, you know what I mean? That's the origins of it. You know what I mean? It's like coded out for you, the origins of it. Adamantius, the first man type of thing. You know what I mean? And he castrated himself. And they're the passants, and the great work. Many consider to be tested by time, the TT. Right? The testes idea. So obviously, the testes idea is to do with castration. So it's all, it's all coded in it. Annulus, the Dalit. It's all coded in, in the Nag Hammadi library. In the Upper Egyptian town of Nag Hammadi in 1945. Well, that's pretty late, isn't it? 1945, that's quite, well, it's a 9, 4 and 5 is 9. See what I'm saying? It's all very coded, But that's apparently the origins of early Christianity, that they were SexTus. Here's some weird stuff, The identity of SexTus has been disputed for a long time. The identification with Pope Sextus the second or whatever. Of course, you got the two pillars there, the translations. And then denied by Jerome, there's the Rome again, the Rome idea. So he's seen a lot of code pulled together by this Sextus idea. So it's like, you always see Pope Sextus the second, or the two pillars, And again, this is the six idea, So you got the hex in it now, seeing the sex and the hex. And, so that there is pronounced as Sextus and all, see? Like the X chromosomes and all that, The Bishop of Rome, 257, so you're like a double 7 chord in the 31st of August. Loads of chords here all over, That's like a twin Dalits idea, that 31st of August type of thing, Wait, like a triple Dalit. Triple Dalit type of thing in that, In the 6th of August. Martyred along with 7 deacons, and he's doing that thing what Jungle was on about in one of his previous videos about putting the hand on the heart thing and that. And there's like the 777. There's the 777 and the hand on the heart. And he has obviously 2 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all coded stuff. So obviously, it looks like Laurence Olivier, The face looks like Laurence Olivier, who'd have won them movies and that, so, obviously, you can take this one with a pinch of salt. That existed. Of course, Seven Deacons, doing Lawrence of Room, it's, when they put the stuff in and that, it's like, God knows, they could they control all the history so they can just write this stuff in, as and when they gone along, basically. That's interesting because that's supposedly by Botticelli in the Sistine Chapel. And Botticelli was the one that done the Venus coming out to sea on the oyster shell thing, right? And there's you've got the same oyster shell type of thing. So it's like, it's weird as, right? Totally weird as and totally coded in that, the Sistine Chapel. The Capella Magna. You know what I'm saying? 1473, totally 777 coded in that. There's all the type of weird codes like Stephen or the steps in the seven, read, and Dionysus, like the Greek god thing, and that means like unbelievable, totally literally unbelievable in that. Born or known in Greece and the Roman Empire, 2 schools of masonry type of thing, read, and then died 6th of August. I mean, a lot of hex and a lot of 6 and 7, of course, what that represents, right? So, I mean, this is a total code or something. The Day with the Tea program. Liber Pontificalis. A Greek student of Pythagoreanism. Well, that's like a code system. All about number codes and all this. Originated in the 6th century. Loads of hex, you know what I mean? Pythagorean, 6th century, just hex all over on it. So this is the beheaded idea again, the castration beheaded idea. The canon of the Mass, Masonic. The general Roman calendar till 1969. The Royal Arch, when the man went on the moon and that apparently, totally good at that. 6, 7 and 8. His companions, it's just so much good, unbelievable. The pagan frenzy. Now we've gone across to the sex chromosome, which is a scientific type of idea. Of course, you've got the CH, like the Christ idea and that, and you've got the sun, which you always see in relation to these things like allosomes, chromosomes. You see the sun because the sun, like the battle of the sun and that, because the sun is like the tea drinkers. It's not everybody, it's just some that chosen ones and that, right? As you see, G bonding. So their code is all about a type of reproduction stuff and all that. So it's obviously part, totally coded into their system in that, right? Of course, you have XY chromosome and XX chromosome. So something to do with the Jesus Christ codes in that, right? And then you have haploid stuff, which is hep is 7. So you have a lot of codes. Look what they include in it, see. We include the hermaphroditic ideas in the science of reproductions and that, see? It's of course, part of that game, innit? Evolution of sexual reproduction. There's a lot of codes here, like sexual reproduction in animals, sexual intercourse, because that's how they view it. See, they view that way of reproduction as animalistic and disgusting and that. See what I'm saying? Like all that puritanical Christ stuff and all that. See, there you go with the Allosaurus, Of course, the alchemy and all that, right? Heterotypical chromosomes, gonosomes, like the scapegoat idea and stuff, or idiochromosome, an idiot, you know what I mean? There's a lot of different tier codes in this. Determine the sex of an individual created in sexual reproduction. See what I'm saying? An individual created in sexual reproduction. So you can see the way they view it type of thing through looking at this, really. There's Nettie Stevens. Three T's there. And then a 7. See what I'm saying? In fact, a 777 with the N. And then a 33, and then a 7. So totally good. This T drinker. Nettie Maria Stevens. And total trans, mate. Geneticist. July the 7th, another 777 idea, and another one there, 6 and 1. So you've got a 777 and a 666 in the date. Cavendish, totally good. It produced two kinds of sperm, one with large chromosome and one with a small chromosome. So again, this has got to be metaphors for transes and naturals type of thing. The two pillars idea and all that. And then of course came known as the X and Y chromosomes. Very important to T drinkers, read. Now Thomas Hunt Morgan, again the TH, right? And the Thomas and Morgan, Noah Fellowship of the Royal Society, right? Biologist and geneticist and embryologist. So again, to deal with this trans program of creating tea drinkers out of laboratories and test tubes and all this. Of course, he won a Nobel Prize in 1933. Plenty of good, of course, in the dates. And important researches into chromosomes. There's the Copley medal again, right? The Copley medal as in the what the Hamilton won. So load of and there's the TH. You see Tan Jason, also known as CC Tan. 33, the Chinese geneticist, 1909. The transcriptions, of course, you can see that it's an international type of thing. The whole thing is a worldwide program, an international thing. Main founder of modern Chinese genetics. Here you see SexTus or SexTus. There's the leap year added to the Julian calendar every 4th year to compensate for a 6-hour difference. So bit of hex.